there guys, I thought today we could look at a game called Tartle. This is actually a 2D platformer that I was working on. I had followed through a tutorial of Java programming, Java 2D game programming platformer tutorials, what it's named. It's by foreign guy Mike, so I definitely recommend going to check him out. He does a really good walkthrough and has a lot of good explanations. But basically, this is Tartle. I had taken everything that he took the time to show, and I kind of added on some stuff. Like this is like more of an overworld view, which isn't really part of what he was doing. So I just added an extra game state. I drew that. It's beautiful. But basically, this is exactly the first level that he had, and I just added onto it. Just kind of getting used to it and learning. I actually did another one more by myself after this that I can show you in another video. But yeah, I also added on, if you look at the top there, I added armor, lives in the top right, and whether or not it's a boss level. So that'll change depending on what level state you're on. And basically I'm just showing this because I actually stopped working on this a while ago, and I'm curious if anyone would want this to be a thing. I actually wanted to add more to the overworld, make it more like an above top-down view game where you travel around in this overworld and you try to beat bosses and get into dungeons, and when you'd enter dungeons, that's when you would enter this type of side scroll platformer. But basically the idea of Tartle was that he was a turtle whose shell, as you can see, is alive, and he could disconnect from his shell and find shell upgrades for his shell. And his shell also gives him the ability to shoot fireballs when he finds it, but I never created the beginning of the game, just because I never had the time to get to it, with school and stuff like that. But I'd really like to maybe come back and start programming it, but as you can see, I put doors in as well, and the ladders. Basically the game there. And then you come back here. I had actually, you don't see any, but I had actually put in a couple of items. I put in the apple to regain health, because normally you would generate health, but instead I made it so that you would regain only the shield, the armor, an apple would make it so that you could regenerate your health. And I had a couple ideas like that, like with the shell upgrades and stuff. But I mean, at this point, it has been a back burner project. It no longer is looked at even. So that's Tartle. If you like it, let me know. I'm actually going to make another video showing you the other game I was working on, which that one I'd like to actually go further with, just because it's just more of a feasible idea. Oh, actually this is cool. I put in the checkpoints in this level and a couple others. Connor Smith is actually who made this music happen. Very talented individual. He is the lead singer and band member of The Changing Light. He did an awesome job when I asked him to do this for me. I had no idea it was going to turn out as good as it did, but he was also doing sound effects and stuff too that I just never finished and put in the game. So if I ever do get around to making a 2D platformer, I'm definitely going to him. So guys, if you think Tartle was cool, let me know. It's not really a project that's worked anymore, but maybe I could start working on it a little if you guys would want to see more. Maybe I could even send you a file, take a preview yourself, and you could help me develop what comes next in it just for you. It was programmed in Eclipse, so if you have any questions about Eclipse, or maybe you're trying to make a 2D platformer as well, maybe I can try to help you through some things. I'm not a master, but I'm trying to become one. Hopefully one day. Also, again, take a look at Foreign Guy Mike's tutorial if you're curious about this. I do also have one that I've worked on mostly by myself called the Joe of all trades, and I can explain him in another video, but that's just a preview. So have a good one, guys.